everyone, Maya here from My Storybook, and today I have a new interactive read aloud for you titled Tilda Tries Again. Now this book is part of a series, which means that there are other books that are similar to this one, and they look like these ones back here, and you might recognize them. These are from the Big Bright Feeling series, and I've actually shared these read alouds on My Storybook YouTube, so if you want to check them out, you can check them out on my channel. I'll link some of them down below as well. But we have Perfectly Norman, Misha Makes a Friend, Ravi's Roar, and Ruby Finds a Worry. And today we have a new friend joining them named Tilda. Tilda Tries Again. So this is going to be about a girl who sometimes feels a little topsy-turvy, which means feels kind of not so sure about trying new things. My friends, how do you feel about trying new things? Do you like trying new things? Are you a little scared sometimes? Yeah. So she feels sometimes topsy-turvy about trying new things, or even about trying again on things that didn't go so well the first time. Has that happened to you where you did try something and then it didn't go quite as you planned, and then you're a little worried, felt a little topsy-turvy about trying it again? Yeah, sometimes it can be a little hard to try something again, especially when it didn't really work out the first time. Yeah. Can you think of an example of when that happened to you? Well, this is going to happen to Tilda, and look how she handles it, all right? Okay, and stay tuned for the end of the video because there's a fun craft that goes along with it. Double thumbs up if you're ready to get started. Excellent, let's begin. The title of today's interactive read aloud is Tilda Tries Again, written and illustrated by Tom Percival. So Tom Percival is the only name on the cover, which means that Tom Percival is the author, wrote all the words, and the illustrator drew all the pictures. And what do you notice going on the cover? Right, I see a little girl. She's got some big red hair, and she's kind of got a thinking face on. I do see a little insect on here. Do you see it anywhere on the cover? A little ladybug up here. All right, let's see what's going on with Tilda. Here's our title page. Has the title of our book, our author and illustrator, Tom Percival, and oh, what do you notice here? This looks like Tilda, maybe with her parents, and there looks like there's lots of rainbow colors. Makes me think of like a happy mood. Here she is. Tilda's world was just as she liked it. Oh, what are some things Tilda likes to do? Hula hoop, chasing butterflies. How's Tilda feeling? Very happy in this book. She had her friends, her books, and her toys. These are 3 things I really like too, my friends. What are some things you enjoy? Do you enjoy the same things as Tilda? Some different things? Awesome. Everything was just right. Until that word makes me think there's going to be a change or things aren't so great. Until one day, Tilda's world turned upside down. These words are even written upside down, which makes me want to flip this book so everything's upside down. Suddenly her world turns upside down. What does that mean? Does that mean actually the whole world turned upside down and now she was living upside down? No, it means how does she feel? All of a sudden her world turns upside down. Things aren't really what she's used to, right? A lot of things are now different. Let's see what happened to turn her world upside down. Have you ever felt like your life has turned upside down? Yeah. All of a sudden, everything was topsy-turvy, which means kind of twisty, not quite straight how that usually is. And nothing felt right anymore. Things that had once seemed simple, like playing with her toys, now felt incredibly difficult, or even just pouring out her cereal. And what do you notice about eating the cereal or trying to get the toys? She can't reach them anymore. Her cereal's going up, so I'm thinking, my friends, that her cereal isn't actually floating away. Her toys aren't actually like upside down, but it seems like doing these things that used to be so easy for her is so hard. That's how she feels. That's what she feels like is happening, right? Have you ever felt that, like something that used to be kind of easy for you to do or something you really liked, all of a sudden just didn't feel so right? Yeah, do you have an example you want to share? Strange feeling, huh? Tilda didn't feel like seeing her friends. In fact, she didn't really feel like doing anything. Everything just seemed too hard. Thumbs up if you ever felt this way. It's kind of a way to feel. Eventually, Tilda gave up and decided to do nothing. And what do you notice about this picture where it says nothing? It's really dark, right? She's all in the dark, and that makes me think that she feels so frustrated and sad and maybe angry and just kind of scared, right? She can't even do a picnic or books. She can't read her books, and she just feels like she can't do it at all. And she doesn't really want to try anymore. Then one day, Tilda saw a ladybug stuck on its back. Its tiny legs waggled into the air. My friends, can you waggle your arms up like a little ladybug trying to flip over? Poor little thing, she said. You're all topsy-turvy, just like me. As Tilda tried to work out how to help, the ladybug wriggled and struggled, trying to get right back up. It was no use, and Tilda's heart sank. Here's this ladybug trying so hard and it's just not working. Kind of how Tilda feels, right? Wait a minute. But then what happens? Right? But then the ladybug tried again. And again, and it didn't stop after that, and again, and until at last, wow! It worked! It got right back side up, and it flew free! Oh, look at the rainbow sparkles, because yay! This ladybug had to keep trying and trying and trying, right? Not just one time, 2 times, 3 times, and it seems like it had been trying and trying before Tilda even found it. So many times it tried, even though it just couldn't get in and it was so difficult, it tried and tried, and what happened when it kept on trying? It finally made it, and look, how does that ladybug feel now? Ah, so exciting! Tilda thought about this. The ladybug hadn't given up, so neither would she. Tilda's like, wait, if a ladybug can do it and keep on trying, maybe I can try again too. And what are some things that she's imagining she can try to do? Ride her bike, right? Draw pictures, play again. So she found her blocks and she tried building something, and what happened? It worked! And Tilda started to feel a little better. So it's still kind of topsy-turvy, right? But she's going to keep trying, and she's finding a new way to do it. After that, she tried reading her favorite funny book, and she actually laughed until her tummy ached. Oh, what makes you laugh, my friends? So fun. Then she went out to play in the yard, and everything still felt very strange. And I can tell, because look at those strange colors, the trees upside down. But Tilda tried her best. And the more Tilda tried, the more she found she could do. Even if it's hard, if she just keeps on trying, eventually she can actually do it. There's more she can do. Although there was one thing that still felt too hard. Or what's one thing, my friends, that you have tried that's still kind of hard for you? Have you ever felt like you just wanted to give up? Well, guess what? Do you think you can try again? Oh yeah, is that the plan? Maybe just like Tilda and the ladybug? Tilda paused at the edge of the park and watched her friends. She almost left. Seems like it's still kind of hard for her to want to go out and play with friends. She almost left. So what do you think she did instead of leaving? But then Tilda remembered the ladybug. Could she be brave? Could she keep trying? So my friend, that one thing that you were sharing that you are kind of scared to do you think you could be brave and keep trying? And what can you do? What's your plan to keep trying and be brave? How can you try again? Tilda decided that she could, and it was the best decision she ever made. Even though her world was still a little topsy-turvy, so things still feel kind of weird sometimes, Tilda felt that she could cope, right? She can handle it. Even though things are strange, she has to keep trying maybe a little harder than before, she feels confident. And because she felt she could cope, which means that she can deal with it, she can handle it, she can work through it, she can keep going, her world seemed less topsy-turvy. So even though it's a little strange sometimes, and you might feel like that too, you can cope. You have some ways that you can make it feel a little better and a little less kind of strange and topsy-turvy. From that day on, whenever Tilda's world felt a little bit wobbly, she just tried her best. And if that didn't work, what if that doesn't work? That didn't work. Tilda just tried again. Right? Never give up. So sometimes you might have those days, my friends, where you feel topsy-turvy and you just want to lie in bed and you just want to give up. Keep on trying. Even if it doesn't work the first time, try again. Or maybe you just need to do something else to help you cope. What are some things that you can do that help you make you feel better when you're feeling kind of like having a topsy-turvy day? Yeah, maybe listening to music or going on a walk, or maybe there's even some people that you can hang out with or talk to that help you cope when you feel topsy-turvy. Like, looks like Tilda likes to hang out with Mom. Yeah, maybe your family or some special friends, a teacher, the end. Wow, my friends. Well, I enjoyed reading about Tilda, and I hope you did too. What's something you really liked about this story? Yeah, I thought it was cool how these little the ladybug inspired Tilda to keep on trying. And I feel like I could connect to Tilda because sometimes I feel a little topsy-turvy, like some things are really hard and I just don't want to keep doing it and I feel frustrated. But I think if I just keep trying, I think it could work out. Yeah. And even if not, then I'll just try again or try a different way or try something else. There's always new things to try, always reasons to try again and never give up. All right, my friends, well, what's something that you will never give up on? Awesome. Yeah, keep on trying. And, my friends, keep that in mind because I have a fun craft for us today where you'll get to share some things that you tried again or want to try again or share some ways how you get to cope. And you might recognize our ladybug from this story. And there's different versions. This one says, Maya tries again. And if the ladybug flaps its wings and flies. And here's one way where you can share, well, one time I couldn't. So what's one thing you couldn't do? But then you tried again, and what happened? Maybe pick a time where you couldn't do something, then you tried again, and you were successful, and it worked out. And you can share that and to remind yourself that when you try again, good things can happen. A black and white one that you could color in, tries again. And here is where you can share some examples of things that make you feel topsy-turvy that you want to try again. Maybe skateboarding, or I want to try to play football. And on this side, I can write things that I did try again, and it actually worked out pretty well the next time. So things I want to try again and things I did try again that went pretty well. That's a fun way to share. And again, remind yourself of that when you try again, good things can happen, and don't give up. And then this one, this one. When I feel topsy-turvy, what are some things you can do? How can you cope? So some ways you can cope are maybe some actions you can think of. Maybe eat a fruit, listen to music, and some people who can help you cope. And always remember, my friends, you can always try again. So these craft templates are available on my blog by clicking on that link down below in my description down there. Otherwise, my friends, that brings us to the end of today's interactive read aloud. And I hope you enjoyed reading along with me. If you did, please be sure to subscribe to my MaiStoryBook YouTube channel to keep up with all of our interactive read alouds by clicking on that subscribe button or giving this video a thumbs up. Otherwise, my friends, if you want to share with me some of the things that you've tried again or want to try again, please reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube, social media, on the blog, email. All those social media links can be found down below. I love to hear from you. But until next time, my friends, happy reading.